to take a couple out.
Over here. Philadelphia has this tremendous legacy from the Civil War. And there were at one time 2 or 3 different entities which had Civil War collections. They're gone. So we are the only institution that is exclusively dedicated to the Civil War and the veterans, the Union veterans of the Civil War. And their story has to be told. And we have that ability. And so we are one of a kind.
I already withdrew
Yeah,
that
that
one.
you can do whatever, either box, I don't care.
You have to cross that out, then, John, because the one I withdrew.
Today we're packing up books in our library, which is not a lending library, but it's a library that people come, they do research. So we're looking through the books, we're packing them up. We just packed up G.A.R. records, we packed up women's records.
And they're in order and numbered and identified. So we can put them in the right place. Particularly with COVID, we were closed for 2 years. We've been closed for 2 years. And we decided as a board that in order to survive, we were going to have to move, regretfully. We were supporting the museum even though nobody was coming. 9 boxes. More to come. So it was costing us quite a bit. And so we had to make a decision. And so we went ahead and made an offer on this house, which we felt we could afford. We were in dire straits, especially after we purchased this building and we still owned Griscom Street. So we were paying for 2 buildings. Utilities, it still had to be heated, still had to have water, still had to have light, Wi-Fi, telephones, that sort of thing. And so that was really draining us. And fortunately, we had some donations that were made to us. We were making it, but basically we're just at even. We're not in debt, but we don't have many resources. So we need support desperately. With the move, we're trying to save money by moving as much as we can ourselves as volunteers. All those boxes have to be moved at some point. We have a huge collection of artifacts and documents and archives. So that has to be preserved. If it's gone, if it's lost, there's nothing left. We have walking sticks that belong to the veterans. That uniform that's downstairs I showed you, that's the men who wore that. Outside of, looks like the Union League. Or Philadelphia, maybe it's on there. Oh, in front of Memorial Hall. Okay, Memorial Hall, which is up at West Fremont Park. Lincoln portraits. More in a parade. This was the Post 2 Guard. In Philadelphia, people say it's a Revolutionary War city. There's just a tiny bit of old city that dates to that period. But an immense amount of the city dates to the Civil War and post-Civil War period. Maybe most of it, in the historic areas. And that really dates to the Civil War. And so we can't let that go. We can't let that be lost. These are the last 2.
Okay. So in that case, we'll. That is it. Oh, that's a real light one, then. Yippee-i-o-ki-yay.
That's a lot of work, everybody. Thank you. We're done. I mean, for now.
How many trips has this been?
That's been, I don't know. I can only imagine.
I don't know, I've been up here a couple times. I've been
I've been here three times before.
And there's still
myself.
not. I'd say at least.